Shalom, shalom. It's your brother Azaria coming with this truth. I'd like to start off by giving all praise, glory, honor, and respect to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. I'd like to give double honor to the elder apostles of the great millstone, the true leaders of the nation of Israel, set up on the earth today to teach. Salutations to the Akim around the four corners of the globe, pushing this word with truth, sincerity, and with charity. To you brothers, I'd like to say shalom. I was watching a video by the brother Jeremiah here out in Chicago, and it was called How the Hell Could They Be the Jews? And it was a brief rant. That's what it was actually called. And I watched it, and and I just wanted to add a couple of scriptures to it, man, because he proved some valid points, man. And something the old dude James White, the Edomite, and Vocab Malone, they go into the fact we shouldn't use Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, but like the brother said in the video, Yahweh Shai come in the volume of the book, man. So how can we not use this, man? These are the scriptures, are they not? Why wouldn't we use that's blasphemy of the law, man? That's trying to take something out, man. It's like a blasphemy of the scriptures, man. It's taking something out, man. You trying to not use the scriptures, man. And that's all we do is use the scriptures. So of course, like these, like Great Millstone are the true men of the Lord, man. They the only one that's laboring, going in throughout this entire road, man. From the beginning to the end, including the Apocrypha. Giving you the good, the bad, and the ugly, man. But without further ado, I just want to hit a couple of quick precepts. Lord willing, this be edifying. I'm going to start off with Deuteronomy 28 and 37. It says, "And thou shalt become an astonishment." Salakia, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 37. "And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whether Yahweh shall lead thee." And that's the deal, man. Even if Jake go to Japan, man, the Japanese only know what the Negroes look like, or what the Negroes are, to what they see on television, man. And what they see on television is all type of BS, man. I remember hearing a story about, when one of the brothers, I believe, went over there to Japan, man. They was like, they was like, "Where is it?" They was asking him, "Where is it?" And he was like, "What you talking about?" And then he was like, "Your tail, man." They say when the night come out, you grow a tail. Your tail shows. And he's like, "I ain't got no damn tail." Basically, in so many words, and that's when the Japanese basically said that they was like, the white man lie again, and that's what he do, man. He's a deceiver. He's the devil. But that's the point, man. We go, no matter where we go, man, we are looked down upon, man. We called by niggas, spicks, coons, Perry niggas. It's the curses, man. How can you get around it? The scriptures say what it says, man. And then we use history to back up the scriptures, man. So it ain't no way around it. I want to jump down some. Verse 43. It says, "The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail." And that's the deal, man. No matter, the so-called Negroes, the so-called Latinos, the so-called Native Americans cannot get ahead. No matter where they at, man. But especially in America, man. The American dream, man. Any nation, any other nation of people can come to America and try to get a piece of the American dream, man. Ishmael do it. These Africans do it, man. This is what they do, man. But a Latino brother, or Issachar brother, who may have been working in lawn care service business his whole life, man, can't get ahead. But he been doing this his whole life here in America, man. And he still don't get far. He only get enough to provide for his family, man. And that's ultimately just because of the curses, man. Like Haggai 1:6 say. It say, basically you will get a bag, man. You will put money in a bag with holes in it. So it's just what it is, man. Baruch 3, and they say, "We are yet this day in our captivity, we are subject to payments." So that's just what it is. It's just how it is going to be, man. It says on verse 44 again, he shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt not be the tail, and thou shalt be the tail. And that's the deal, man. Ain't no way around these curses, man. I know for a fact I ain't never heard of a Negro lending no money, passing out loans, owning banks. It's a so-called white man. It just don't work like that, man. The only time you'll see a Negro handing out a loan, or a Latino, or a Native American for that fact, handing out loans is if they work in the bank. But they not the ones like loaning out the money. They don't own this money that they're loaning out, man. And then some people might use, well, the Native Americans got the casinos. The Native Americans, the so-called Native Americans that own the casinos, go bloodline 9 times out of 10, go 10 times out of 10, bloodline goes back to the so-called white man. Your bloodline run through your father, pursuant to Numbers 1 and 18. So what they'll try to use is, well, my mother was a Native American, so I should get a piece of the pie. I'm going to tell you something, hey, I'm a Native American. May look like a Negro, but I'm a Native American. And I ain't got shit. God knows. I ain't got shit that, besides the things that I'm supposed to have. Besides the things that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua set up for me to have. And you just gotta be thankful for what you got, man. First and foremost, we got the truth, man. Lord willing, I'm gonna get that. That might be my last scripture I get in Revelation. But back in Deuteronomy 28, I'm gonna read 45 down to 48. It says, moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of Yahweh thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. And these statutes, commandments, and this law was only given to Israel. And you can find that out in Deuteronomy. First of all, you Deuteronomy the 4th chapter, basically, just to sum it all up. Verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon the seed, and upon thy seed forever. And that's the key point. In verse 46, it said, and they shall be upon thee for a sign. And that sign is to prove who we are. I mean, this Deuteronomy 28 is pretty plain, man. It cuts your whole little breakdown, man. But we're going to get a little bit more into it. Verse 47. Because thou servest not Yahweh thy power with joyfulness and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things, therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which Yahweh shall send against thee in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck, until he have destroyed thee. Now, I'm going to leave this up to you. I want you to go to Google and just type in yoke of iron. That's all you got to do. Make it simple for yourself. Yoke of iron. And go to images and see what pop up. Simple. But now we're going to get to the end all be all in this chapter. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68. And Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships by the way whereof I spake unto thee. And to find out what Egypt means, because Egypt basically just means house of bondage, you can go to Exodus 20 and 2 or Deuteronomy 5 and 6, I believe. That's the right scripture. I'm going to check that real quick. Make sure I'm quoting it. Deuteronomy 5 and 6 and Exodus 20 and 2. It'll prove that Egypt is just a house of bondage. But verse 68 again, it says,
And Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt not see it no more. And that's talking about the motherland, Jerusalem. But it says, I will bring thee into Egypt again with ships. Egypt just means the house of bondage, which means you will be sold into slavery by the way of ships. Simple. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondman and bondwoman. Okay? So right there it's telling you will be sold into your enemy as slaves. A slave man and a slave woman. Okay? And no man shall buy you. So if it just told you you should be sold into slavery man, why would it contradict itself and turn around saying no man will buy you? Now you gotta that's why you gotta go into these words. It's lucky. When you go into the word buy, it basically means redeem. No man will redeem you. Because think about it like this. If we was Africans, the Africans would have came and got us. Period. I mean, it's simple, man. This stuff is simple. The scriptures are simple, man, but hey, like this scripture say right here, Deuteronomy 29:4. Yet Yahweh have not given you an heart to perceive, and eyes to see, and ears to hear unto this day. So hey, man, and that's really ultimately for the 2/3 of Jake, but all you other nations just not going to get it, man, because it's not for you. That's why Vocab Malone keep trying to come up against the gospel, and every time he come up, he gets cut. Same goes for James White the Edomite. He gets cut into pieces. And that's the deal, man. And it's ultimately the Lord doing this, because now the Lord got his men out here pushing these videos, and over 1,000 videos gonna go out, man. Over 1,000, I guaranteed over 1,000 videos gonna go out on this, like it do in any other subject, man. It's so many brothers in GMS. This gospel is actually preached to the four corners of the globe, man. So it's so many videos that's just gonna go up and cut these guys. It's ridiculous, and it's all for edification's sake. That's why the Lord set it up. That's why the Lord set up the internet, for edification, so His elect can be woken up. Period. My next scripture is Jeremiah 17:4, milk scriptures. It says, "And thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave to thee." And this is the Lord talking to Jeremiah, telling him like, yeah, man, even you gonna be a part of that. You gonna fall off, and that's the whole deal. All of Israel fell away, man. But now the elect of Israel, the remnant that the Lord always had around, is waking up to the truth, coming back into the fold, realizing their heritage, man. It says, I'm starting from top again, Jeremiah 17:4. "And thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in the land which thou knowest not, for ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever." And that's the deal, man. It go back to that slavery, man. Serve thy enemies. What is serving your enemy, man? Like 2 + 2 = 4, man. And that's what Esau, that's how you know Esau is the devil, man. They gonna try to make it equal 3 or 5. And damn sure they'll pull it and try to make it equal 9, man. But God knows y'all lying, man. Like, the men of the Lord know you lying. Even the average 2/3 Jake most of the time know you lying. They just don't know it go right in hand with the scriptures. Cause they think, and see, that's how you know that Esau is the devil. They really have Jake believing that the Bible is the white man's book because of the picture of Caesar Borgia, man. That's fucked up. Forgive my language, but that's fucked up. But it's ultimately from the Lord, so hey, who am I? Next scripture is Hosea 1, verse 10. Get to the point. It says, Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, Ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power. And that's the deal, man. See, here in America, man, and all across the world, just about, man, all across the world, Salakia, all across the world, the image of Yahushua was crucified, man. I mean, they actually crucified that image of the Lord, the Messiah, man. They changed it to Siege Bojel. They went around the world pushing that, man. And that goes into the point where it say, Salakia. It says, and it should come to pass that in the place where it was said unto ye and to them, ye are not my people. That's the whole point. That image alone say that we are not the people of the Lord, man. That says the so-called white man is a descendant from the Lord. But the scriptures don't say that. And that's why it says this part right here. There it should be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living power. And that's the whole deal. The elect is waking up. That remnant is coming back into the fold. Yahweh Shem Yahushua Ratazah, we are those men. But, hey, simple, man. This is Baruch, chapter 2, verse 29. If you would not hear my voice, surely this very great multitude shall be turned to a small number among the nations while I will scatter them. For I knew that they would not hear me because of the stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves. Going back to that Hosea 1 and 10. And shall know that I am Yahweh their power, for I give them an heart and ears to hear. So now the Lord is giving his man, he's waking his man up. That's all it is. He's giving them that mind to understand it. Them eyes to see it. The ears to hear it and believe it. The Lord doing this, man. For I give them a heart and ears to hear, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity and think upon my name. And return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers which sinned before Yahweh, and I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And they shall be lords of it, and I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished. And I will make an everlasting covenant with them, to be their power, and they shall be my people. And I will no more drive my people of Israel out of the land that I have given them. That's the deal, man. That's a future prophecy to come, man. Because them Edomites in the Holy Land are not... Ain't no way, man. Ain't no way they are the people of the Lord, man. They got Tel Aviv, man. The capital of the gay capital of the world, man. The scriptures are directly against homosexuality, man. Like, what? Matter of fact, it going to the fact in the scriptures that we won't see the promised land again until the Lord come back for the second time. So when did the Lord come back and put them guys there in the land? When? Answer me that. When did the Messiah come back according to the scriptures and the way he said he was going to come back? What? Matthew 10:34? Think not that I come to see peace on the earth but a sword? So when did he come back with that sword, man? Them 4 sword judgments, man. When? He didn't. It's a future prophecy. But it's coming real soon. Oh, best believe it's coming real soon. Like Romans 13:11 say, man. Salvation is nearer than ever believed, man. It's coming real soon. Right, but this is my last scripture here, man. I'm going to end it with this one. This is Revelations chapter 2, verse 9. Just to kill the whole deal with the Jewish people. I mean, even they tell you themselves. They say Jewish. The suffix ish means to be like, but not that. So if me and another man is getting an argument and I say he's acting girlish, does that mean he's a girl? What does that mean? He's acting like a girl. It's the basics, man. It's the basics. And then on top of that, come on, like, it should be plain, man. Like, damn. They don't even follow after the scriptures. They deal with homosexuality. They not going through the things that the Israelites will be going through according to the scriptures, man. They the head, man. They land. Them so-called Jewish motherfuckers own all the banks. They own the Federal Reserve banks, man. They got the money, man. But hey, we're going to get right into it right now. It says, I know thy works in tribulation, in poverty, man. Is them Jewish motherfuckers going through poverty over there? I don't think so. I believe America paid them some billion amount of dollars yearly just cause. Like, come on, how is y'all broke then? When Jake never got they 40 acres in a mill, though. I know thy works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. Okay? And we rich, man, because we are the princes of the power, man. We are Yasharallah. We are the true Israelites. The true Hebrew Israelites. Ain't no way around it, man. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not. And that's the deal. There's 12 tribes of Israel, correct? They call themselves the Jews, which is short for the tribe of Judah, which are really the Negroes, which the Lord held from that tribe. But if that's the case, say y'all is the Jews. What happened to the other 11 tribes? Can we get the breakdown to that? And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. You Edomites are the devil, man. The Lord has come to save his people, the elect of Israel, and the 1/3. With that, I'd like to give all praise, glory, honor, and respect to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. And I'd like to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, the true leaders of the nation of Israel set up on the earth to teach today. Salutations to the Akim, pushing his word with truth, sincerity, and with charity. Hey, it's over with, man. Esau, man, you found out, man. And for them 2/3 out here that don't know you Israel, 9 times out of 10 is just because you don't want to know you Israel, man. But hey, that I'd like to say, Shalom.